And my personal question to you is,
it really just gets on my nerve.
I'm going to live my dream in spite
movie and say, you know what?
spring always comes. Sometimes the winter seems long. The night seems like it'll never pass, but sure enough, eventually, the night has to give way to the day. Winter has to give way to the spring. The difficult time has to give way to opportunity. The recession has to give way, finally, to the progression, to the expansion. And my personal question to you is, why not you? You've got the brains, you can make decisions, you can study the plan, you can change your life, you can grow immensely in the next few years, you can make your dreams come true, you can build a financial wall around your family nothing can get through, you can become healthy, you can become powerful. Why not you? And I'm here to say that I'm ready to pledge my support to make your personal dreams come true. I asked the question, why not you? But I'm not going to ask it and just walk away. I'm going to ask it and walk with you in this journey as we take Herbalife around the world. The wonder is, why not now? There never was a better time. Mark has brought Herbalife to an incredible mountaintop. He's brought Herbalife with the help of others who have brought it here. It has been brought to a special moment. Barcelona was special, and Orlando was outrageous. But I'm telling you, this extravaganza has been the most awesome thing I have ever seen. All of your cooperation, the way you have learned and listened and worked hard to get it all, I congratulate you for that. But Mark brought us here. And what a time now for us to take this dream and not let it die. Take this dream and give it life. Take this dream and breathe into it your own personal spirit until finally it becomes a flame that burns around the whole world. Let's go do it now.
That movie and say, you know what? I get it. It's glamorous and it's fun. You know, because I'm not going to deny that it was fun. It was glamorous, yeah. But there's something called balance in there that when you are that character, that never ends well. It just never ends well. And one question that I get asked all the time, how was I able to stay positive and motivated in what was certainly the worst time of my life? I mean, I lost all my money, I lost my freedom, I lost my children for a time, my wife bottomed out, right? And I said, I think about it, I said, here's the secret. When I was in jail, in those moments, and the worst moments of all were at nighttime, when you're in your bunk and people are asleep and you're alone with your thoughts and you could just really get negative. And the answer is that in bed, when I was alone with my thoughts, I would close my eyes and I would visualize the faces of my two children. And I closed my eyes, I'd see their faces, and I knew I had let them down so badly, caused them so much pain. And I said, there's nothing I won't do. There's no length I won't go to prove to these kids that their dad can do it right, that their dad's gonna come back even better than before. And it was all about proving to my children that you could come back from failure, that you could make the world right.
Really just gets on my nerves every single time I see it, every single time I hear it, every single time I read it, okay? And it's a four-letter word to me. It's a word that I don't believe in. It's a word that I despise. It's a word that pisses me off when I see it written or when I hear it spoken. You know what that word is? That word is luck, all right? Too many of you and too many people in society fall back on the word luck, not knowing the circumstances of someone else's success. You see big things, you hear big things, you see people who do big things, and you automatically say, wow, that guy's so lucky. Wow, she's so lucky. Wow, that's so lucky that happened. You don't fucking know that. You're assuming that. And let me tell you how insulting that sounds to somebody who has literally grinded their fucking dick off to build something worthwhile. Okay? I'm going to ask you one thing from this podcast is to substitute from now on the word luck for the word fortunate. Okay? Don't say, wow, that guy's so lucky. Say, hey, that's a fortunate dude. He's very fortunate. Okay?
Write this down. I'm going to live my dream in spite of. Got to make a decision. You're going to live your dream as part of. It's necessary that you have that kind of mindset because you're going to have some opposition. Things are going to happen that you can't begin to imagine. No one wants to hear the 3 words, you have cancer. 3 words, most feared word in 7 different languages. The doctor looked at me and said, you have cancer. I said, can you give me a second opinion? Yes, and you're ugly too. I'm sorry, I got issues. I got problems. I laugh at myself. Okay. So as you look at your goals and dreams, decide you're going to make it happen in spite of. If you have money, great. If your last name is Rockefeller or Trump, great. I was doing a tour with the president called Millionaires in Training, and he was complaining to a reporter, my father only gave me $14 million. I said, hell, that would have been my dream. How many of you know if you had $14 million for your dream, you could live your dream? Raise your hands, please, all right? Let the record show. But if your last name is Trump or Rockefeller, that's great. But if it's not, it doesn't matter. You have something special. You have greatness in you. You have the ability to create wealth. You have the ability to make an impact. You have the ability to make a difference. You have the ability to do more than you can ever begin to imagine. I did not know this, Les Brown. And this is very important what I'm about to say to you. I did not know this guy existed. A guy named Mike Williams. Write this down. The Road to Your Best Stuff. Get the book. You can get it on Amazon. The Road to Your Best Stuff. I wrote the foreword for it. I did not know this, Les Brown. I did not know he was in here. Hey, Brownie. Yes, Mike. He said, hey, man, you know what? I said, what? You can do more than be a disc jockey. I said, I can? He said, yes. I said, what else I can do? He said, you can speak just like Zig Ziglar and all those guys. You got a story. You need a coach. Why? Michael Jordan, he's won several championships, but he never won a championship without Phil Jackson. Muhammad Ali said, I'm the greatest. He never won a championship without Angelo Dundee. And so this guy saw this Les Brown, Mike Williams, who wrote the book, The Road to Your Best Stuff. Write this down. Sometimes you have to believe in somebody's belief in you until your belief kicks in. I don't know you. Challenge yourself. Make a conscious, deliberate effort to get outside of your comfort zone, because in order to do something you've never done, you've got to become someone you've never been.